So Manchester United again lost points today. Their win against Chelsea are now considered to be as a fluke, at least for me. They beat Chelsea 4-0, then they drew 1-1, and now today they lost 2-1 against the Crystal Palace, which is not a competitive side, at least for me. They devastatedly played a whole 90 minutes, especially the Victor Lindelof. I think Manchester United need a proper defender. He was just poor in the air, poor in the field, and it was him that they considered the first goal. Jordan Ayew easily scored the first goal. There are lots of things that are not going into the way of the Manchester United that need to be sorted out by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Pogba was not good at all. Rashford again just below par, and he also missed the penalty. On Pogba, there were several critics after he missed the penalty in the previous match, and people were criticizing that penalty should be taken by the Marcus Rashford, and today he took the penalty and gave away the points that Manchester United should have at least a 1 point today. Daniel James again played a really good match, and Scott McTominay was also looking in a great touch. But apart from these two players, whole Manchester United were devastated, especially Victor Lindelof. Manchester United are in deep trouble and they need a proper defender. On the other hand, Crystal Palace played a really good game. Zaha was in a good touch, Ayew, and a late goal by the Patrick Van Aanholt. I was not expecting such kind of goal from Crystal Palace, because in 89th minute Daniel James scored and drew the match 1-1. So at that time I was thinking that now it's a game on for Manchester United, but late winner by him completely took the chances, and Crystal Palace I think won first time at Old Trafford against Manchester United in their entire history. So this is not the end. There are only three matches in the Premier League right now, but United needs a proper defender and need to go on from this defeat. I still wonder how they beat Chelsea, because they also beat Norwich today. So let's hope for Manchester United that they will do better in the future, because this is not the kind of the team that we used to see from the Sir Alex Ferguson era. We saw a competitive Manchester United team. Even in Jose Mourinho's era, we saw Manchester United a team that can win matches. But this team under Ole, after their win against PSG previous season in Champions League, they are just all over the place. Players not performing well, including Paul Pogba. And they have a really defensive problem which need to be sorted out for the next matches. So let's hope Manchester United find their way and regain their form. That's it for today. A match of Liverpool and Arsenal is also coming up, so stay tuned for that analysis as well.